Hey everyone, it's Justine.
And I'm Jenna.
Welcome to the Same Brain episode. We're coming to you from WWDC 2025.
We are here in Cupertino right now.
We are on top of the visitor center.
And you know what? We're going to talk about it in a second. Roll that intro. Hey, Justine.
Hi, Jenna.
So like you said, we are on top of the visitor center. Now look, a lot of exciting things happened today at WWDC. We're going to talk about it.
There's something else really exciting that I didn't know about. I've been here so many times and I did not know that there was a bathroom on the roof.
That was actually
very exciting.
That was very exciting. I sent you, I think last night I saw the news that Apple now has hoodies. Please hold my microphone.
I don't know where the clapping is on here. That's not
You're
right.
not even in the right stuff. That's okay. Insert clapping. Yay. Okay, so they have hoodies.
Get 'em
right
out.
before we got up here.
She's a
I
chat
have
first.
purchased a hoodie. Could you hold my microphone?
Okay, I'm gonna hold the microphone. This is big news because usually they only have t-shirts.
Please hold. I bought a bunch.
If you're listening, Jenna is rummaging through her bag.
Okay. I have found them. Okay, so now these are for you. I got you these two. So now I'm going to have to hold your microphone.
Okay.
If we had mic stands, this would never be an issue. Okay.
We're never getting mic stands.
I probably should have got myself white and black. They have two types. They have unisex and female. I went with the unisex option.
Okay.
And
oh, is it nice?
yeah, you can get a different size if you think it's...
Is it white? It looks like an off-white.
It's like a cream.
Like a cream. Oh my, this is the best thing that I've ever seen. Look at this.
I know.
Can they see it?
Yeah, well, if they're watching on video, you can see it.
$80?
Yeah, I bought 4 plus California tax.
Oh my goodness, I will Apple Pay you.
No.
Just send me a request in Apple Pay group messages, which you now can do.
You're forgetting that I crashed in your hotel because Anyway,
that's
so.
Fine. Wait, they have another.
Do you think the size is okay?
Size is great. I want it big. Here it goes. Apple logo on the back.
It's nice.
Oh, this is so nice.
Premium.
So, I always buy the t-shirts. But I don't really like the fit of the shirt.
I don't like the sleeves.
I think it's the sleeves.
The sleeves are it's a little hard of a texture, but the sweatshirt appears to be perfect. I bought myself the exact same one.
So nice.
Okay.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yes, no problem. The line was long for the sweatshirts.
Yeah, because this is big news. Like they haven't
Huge.
had. I don't think they've had sweatshirts in a very long time. I don't know when the last time is.
A very long time. Okay.
So WWDC happened.
Yes.
And there's tons of rumors. And the biggest rumor was that they were going to be changing the naming convention to 26 so that everything would be unified. We're not going to have like Vision OS 2 or Vision OS 3. Everything's going to be like Vision OS 26, Apple Watch 26.
I think it makes sense.
It makes so much sense.
Because there were too many numbers. There was points, there was numbers, there was nothing it was too much.
It was too much. I've got a nice little list here of everything that they went through.
It was
a lot. I was hoping for something like super exciting, like a surprise, like some hardware announcements, which we did not get.
True.
But this is WWDC. We don't typically get hardware announcements, which for exception was like the Mac Pro back in the day, which was so exciting.
Yeah.
And Vision Pro a couple years ago.
Yeah. A couple years, isn't that crazy? Wow.
I know.
Where has the time gone?
Something else before we get into it. I'm sure you've heard about the Labubu craze.
Yes, I am on the internet.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
Labubu. I didn't know. I mean, Labubus are so popular and just crazy, and I love collecting stuff. So when I first saw these, I was like, "Don't get into it. Don't get into it. Don't get into it."
I also was hoping you didn't get into it.
And then I did it, and then 3 days. Well, maybe like last week, I was like, "I'm getting one of these because I want to take it to WWDC, and I wanted to bring it to Summer Game Fest."
Labubu's first dub.
Labubu's here, and she has on an Apple lanyard. Now, I tried to guess which color that they were going to have this year because they had like sort of a salmon color that I'm wearing. This was like last year's color, but I guessed the color of the media badge, but not ours.
Ours
Nathan,
is blue.
can you throw us yours?
So
Let's
you
see
were
this.
pretty close to that, yeah. Because
No.
last year you said they had those peachy.
I'm not pretty close. This is an exact color. Hold this up. Look at this.
Technically,
No, look.
Yeah,
That could not be any closer.
that's pretty good actually.
And it matches my nails.
So Labubu is media. And then we also have blue media, but this is my favorite color.
I know, that's great. But yeah, Labubu, she's in it. And she also has this little camera. And listen to this.
It's fantastic.
I know.
Fantastic. I cannot wait to see what she has created and captured from this event.
She's been taking photos. For some reason, she's not really a good photographer. Look at some of these she's taken. Like she keeps getting her hand and like her face in the way. Like every time she puts her camera up to her head, it's like, is that fur everywhere?
I mean, it's a big event. She's nervous.
It is. Okay, so do you have a favorite highlight from the event?
Ooh, I mean, I think just overall the new redesign with the liquid glass, I think is really cool. Everything is kind of be like unified, and it'll be together. Also, I think the new Tahoe, macOS Tahoe, we've all were like, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? We're running out of places. And yeah, I love Tahoe, so I'm excited about that. There's so many things. I took notes, but like,
Yeah, I've got a list here so we can go through.
the hoodie really just took over once I
hoodie
learned about the hoodie.
Is so interesting. Now, what was wild is they kept talking about how they were going to have like translucent windows and everything kind of look like Vision OS. And so when I took that into ChatGPT because I wanted to create some icons for like my rumors, I kept typing in like glass, and I made everything look like super glassy. So when I went back, I was like, oh, my icons actually kind of match the transparent, translucent look.
I know, that's pretty crazy.
Tyler's here.
Tyler is here. Hello,
Tyler.
Yes. So they should just hire you.
You know, I'm here. Look, I don't know what my role would be, but I hope they're okay with me taking a lot of vacation days.
Yeah, it's, we also got to ride in the golf cart, which was pretty exciting.
We did.
The golf carts here are very premium, very nice. Okay,
let's go through WWDC. The first thing that they started off with was Craig cruising around in the F1 car.
I know, that's hard to beat. Incredible.
The best part is he took off the helmet and his hair just went whoosh.
I know.
It was so good.
They always have the most amazing opening like sequences and then like transitions. It's always fun.
It's so good. And I'm so upset because I know they're doing a screening of the F1 movie here and we're not going to be able to make it.
I was supposed to see it last week as well, and I also couldn't make it.
I know.
For,
it looks
IMAX,
really good. And some of the insider info I've heard is it's actually really good.
It looks good. It doesn't come out until the end of July.
I know.
We'll have to probably catch it then.
Well, maybe you can get another invite.
Maybe.
Jenna always goes to all the IMAX movies.
Dude, I
get
get
to see everything first.
And it's so good. And they always have snacks, and it's always premium experience.
That's amazing.
I am going to miss it also here at the Apple viewing because I have other stuff to do. But yeah, I can't wait to see the movie. We'll see it.
Rolling into Apple Intelligence, they did have a few updates. They didn't kind of address the fact that they haven't released some of the things from the previous year. So they said stay tuned for updates. So I'm hoping that that's something that they will be releasing. But it honestly makes sense. Like if this software is not ready, like people are going to be more cruel if you are giving us software that doesn't actually work.
It's true.
So make it work. Make us happy.
Yeah, and I think too some of the we always use the what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's it called? Like,
Genmoji?
Well, yeah, Genmojis is getting some updates now. You can customize a little bit more. No, what's it called? Like when it will summarize, like the summarize feature.
Summarize.
Like I feel like that's the biggest thing that I use for like the Apple Intelligence.
I love the summarize feature.
great.
So when you get your notifications to pop up, it'll like summarize it. And I mean, it's usually pretty accurate, but the way that it does it, it's so funny and absurd.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, huh, what did that mean?
Oh man.
But yes, okay. So
this is.
Justine has.
I've scooted over.
You were too close to me. Am I scooting too? I'm good.
So this is going to be the biggest update since iOS 7.
Wow.
I know, which is kind of wild. And they're calling it liquid glass. So they want it to be kind of like this glass element that sort of like interacts with things. And it was kind of cool because it's kind of like a little water droplet. It's just sort of like
really cute.
And everything is so seamless and it looks really good.
It does look very good.
The lock screen. Oh yeah, the lock screen looks so good.
Oh
when
yeah,
you
so
swipe
it's
up.
kind of like adaptive now. So if you're putting like your custom pictures, it can like adapt with like the time, and it won't like kind of take over, and it'll just like adapt to whatever you do. And there's like a 3D effect too.
Yeah, if you put like your photo or something on there too.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. I like that.
We've got some new camera updates. So there's a more intuitive design. You can swipe between different modes. You can swipe up for controls, and the photo apps also got a little redesign. I know there's a lot of controversy on the photo apps.
Sensitive subject.
I like the Photos app. I liked it.
Can you ever find anything?
Yes, I can. First of all, I search, or I go in and I can.
Okay. For some reason, I can never find my favorites or the videos.
Really?
Or recent.
Well, that's why I like, because you swipe and then it just pops up right at the bottom. You got to keep swiping though.
I keep keep. But anyway, so we have a little redesign now. So there's gonna be like folders, so it should be like a little bit easier to access.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
So we're excited about that.
FaceTime. They moved the controls. There's a new landing page that's improved. I think one of my favorite things is the new messages. You can. Oh wow! Everyone
big chatter behind us. Hey everybody!
I was just like, we're missing the fun.
Yeah.
Look at our friends back here. Hi guys. Hi. This is fun. This is great.
We're not live here in Cupertino. No, iMessages. Yeah, you can add backgrounds now to your
Yes.
chats, which I feel like Instagram you could do that, but now having that to iMessages, group chats, you can do polls.
Yes.
And with Apple Intelligence, if it like suggests like something, it will. If it think, are you get too close to me again?
I'm sorry. I just keep wanting to get close to you. Yeah.
But yeah, so there's like some new updates coming to iMessage, which I think is going to be pretty exciting.
No, because you can add polls. So if Jen and I were trying to figure out a place to eat, and then Nathan's like, oh, well, maybe let's add in another place. So he adds his suggestion. So it's kind of like interactive. You can make I'm getting so distracted because like,
I know. I can hear what's happening.
I can hear people talking in my headset. So like I'm fully processing their conversation at the same time while we're having one.
Multitasking.
Yeah. And now there's a plane. This
so
is great.
What also is great with that group chat is it's going to be like typing indicators. So because you never know when anybody's typing in the group chat. You can see it when you're doing one-on-one, but now with the groups, you can see who all is typing.
That stresses me out a little.
Why?
Usually I felt like when I'm in a group chat, I don't have to like stress to worry that someone's seeing me typing.
You must stress about who's typing.
No, like when I start typing something, I'm like, I have to finish this thought because they saw me type and then I deleted it. Then what if they're thinking like they're upset? I'm getting mad because I deleted it. Am I thinking too much about it?
It's fine. If they're mad, they just won't reply.
It's true.
You can take a poll. Who's mad at me in the group chat?
I like that. Something else that they updated with the phone, they have a hold assist.
Yes.
So if you're on hold and it detects the hold music, it'll basically notify you when you can like pop back on the phone.
This is great. I have been procrastinating calling Delta for 5 months now. Maybe once this is live and I can use it, maybe I'll finally call them. Yeah, it'll be great. So it'll detect like when there's hold music, and then it will give you an alert to when they're ready to chat, which is great.
There'll be some new screening tools in messages to have like some more spam identification, because I get so many text messages. Like if I don't recognize the number, I'm not clicking, I'm not reading, which has made it problematic because I've had some people's phone numbers where they've texted me and I was like, I didn't read it because I didn't put you in my phone yet.
It's true. That is
Sorry. Genmoji. Love Genmoji. You can now combine like several different emojis. So if I'm like, oh, Jenna and a microphone, and then you can add a prompt that you want her to have a sparkly shirt.
You stole that right from the keynote.
No, I did.
Oh.
I absolutely.
But you just added me in there.
Yeah, but like, but you actually, but you do have a microphone. Like it's.
I don't have a sparkly shirt.
But I wanted to add one.
Okay. It is pretty cool. I do like messing around with the Genmojis. That's fun.
And now you can integrate ChatGPT.
Oh,
also
yeah, that's true.
With Genmoji, which is kind of cool. So
that is nice.
You can add a whole nother element to it.
I like that.
This list of things that are new.
There's a lot.
There's so much. Let's see. The live translation.
Very cool.
I think that since this is something that I need to test, like I have to go back to Japan.
Only one way to test it.
I think you would love Japan. I really think
I'm not opposed.
I know.
There was just a lot going on.
A lot going on.
But I've been learning German and Spanish, and you've been learning Japanese.
I've been learning Japanese on Duolingo. Yeah. The only thing that I can say is like, where's the cake or something that has
where's
to do
the
with
rice?
Sore wa keiki desu ka?
Well, thankfully now with Live Translate, you won't have to actually. I mean, you still should learn, but it'll make it easier. It was cool because on FaceTime, like it will do the live translate, and then it will speak back. Correct?
Yes, which is cool when you're on like the phone call or something like that.
Yes, the phone call.
Now, this is interesting because they didn't announce it, which I feel like this is probably a September thing, but this is in the rumors. But since they announced the live translation, they've been talking about having live translation through your AirPods. So basically being able to have a conversation and it being translated right through your AirPods live. Yes.
That would be pretty cool.
I know. Love it.
Interesting. I'm thinking about it.
Also, they announced some stuff with Apple Music, so lyrics translation. There was the auto mix.
Yeah.
So it uses intelligence to mix between songs.
Interesting.
I was posting some stuff during that, so I kind of missed everything that they were talking about.
I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's interesting.
I did like that you can pin your favorites to the top of the library.
I think that was true with like Apple TV, like the music on TV as well, correct?
Yeah, the new Games app.
Ooh.
Love this. So it's going to have a dedicated tab for Apple Arcade. There's going to be a library tab for all games. I'm just surprised that they haven't actually had this already. Because it feels like something that they should have kind of had in Apple Arcade or just basically made. The reason I think they did that is because they want to kind of include other games that are outside of Apple Arcade.
That's fair.
And I think they're really trying to make the Mac place to game.
To game, yeah.
We're going to be able to play Cyberpunk soon. I can't wait.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
Coming to Mac. They also announced Metal 4.
I did see that, yeah.
Okay, now I'm jumping ahead a little bit too much.
Just excited.
So you can jump back into recent games. You can play together. There's a tab for friends. And there's new challenges, so you can just kind of challenge your friends.
I like that.
With various games.
That
you're
is
playing.
pretty fun.
Let's see. Was there anything else?
You're
in
scrolling
iOS?
very fast.
Sorry. Yeah, I've been kind of jumping around. Is there anything that you wish they announced that they didn't?
Oh.
You're gonna need to think about that one for a
Yeah,
minute.
I was going to say, you can't just hit
Sorry,
me with that.
that was good.
I'm still trying to go over what they did announce.
Apple Wallet.
Oh, yeah.
Car keys in wallet. IDs in
The digital
wallet.
ID, the
can create
passport.
Yep, digital ID for passport. That's going to be amazing. And I'm just fingers crossed I haven't lost my passport. Like that's like I just am so afraid every time I have it.
I
Like,
have.
Please. Oh, sensitive subject.
I think I've lost it a few times, actually. Maybe I lost my wallet in Canada or my passport.
You did lose your wallet.
But it still won't work, though. I mean, it'll be a nice thing you can have your digital passport, but I think that's only going to be for, like, domestic. Like, you can't actually use that yet. But I know I saw Rivian in the... they came up on the screen for all, like, the cars for, like, the digital keys that were going to
that'll be great.
Hopefully working.
Yeah, we can test that out with our Rivies.
Hopefully.
Some visual intelligence updates. So this is obviously going to be built on Apple Intelligence. So this can extend to the iPhone screen, so you can search and take actions across apps. I also like the little shopping demo.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
I love that because there's so many times where I'll see something like, I want that. What is it?
Take a little screenshot. Everyone's gonna be like, "We already had that." Okay, well, what do I have it?
What do I already have?
Well, it's like,
Oh, I thought you meant the item that I was taking a picture of.
Probably. No, I just mean like with like Google Lens and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's like,
well, now we have it too.
yeah, now we have it too.
Thank you. Shopping.
Woo! It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, you can screenshot anything, ask ChatGPT, which is great because I do that anyway. So the fact that this is now integrated and making it easier, I don't have to like go into some other app. It's
sure.
gonna be cool. WatchOS 26.
It looks good.
Oh, I love my Apple Watch so much, and they announced this little edition called Workout Buddy. So you'll be able to, well, you're not. The Apple Watch and Apple Intelligence is going to be gathering information about some of your previous workouts, and you'll be able to. I keep saying you, and the watch will encourage you to be a better fitness.
To like motivate you and to keep you informed. Like it was
Yes.
giving the demonstration of if you're running, they're like, oh, this is your mile, this is your pace, this is your average, this is your best 5K, like kind of stuff like that.
I'm trying to talk. I'm getting so distracted.
Have you tried focusing?
No, I haven't. I have not.
Have you tried? That's okay.
The Workout Buddy is cool. I like that. It's where it takes into account like all of your past workouts.
Yeah.
So the only problem is I can't ever track my jujitsu. So I feel like I'm going to need to get a Whoop. I know, because that'll still integrate into the health app. So I feel like I'm just not getting a complete picture of my health. Anyway, that's a me problem.
I don't have a solution for that.
But I'd also like that it'll give you key workout details
Yeah.
when you're done. There's a new app layout, so it'll be easier to customize workouts. There's new music features in the workout app, which
Oh.
is very nice.
I think I missed that.
I like the smart stack. So they're also adding the wrist flick action.
I know. Oh yeah, to like ignore stuff.
Oh, this is not. I wear it on this one now.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Oh, yeah. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Look at the wrist.
So good.
It's a little windy up here on the
So
roof.
you can use that action to now control the Apple Watch. This is something that I like because I am an obsessed Notes
Notes
app
taker?
user.
Me too.
Notes app on Apple Watch. You feel like that should have been something that's been there already, but now it is.
I didn't know that wasn't a thing.
Yeah, no,
I guess I never used it on my watch.
yeah. Well,
Interesting.
there it is.
I still think this is not new, but like I lost my watch the other day and I used my phone to find my watch. And like when I lose my phone, I use my watch to find my phone.
I can't stop getting so close to you.
Yeah, what the heck?
I don't know. Like I'm basically sitting on your lap. I'm so sorry.
I haven't moved at all.
No, for some reason I just keep sliding over there.
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna put
dude.
Labubu so she's just like facing out.
You could put the boo-boo right here. You scooted over
I
again.
can't help it because I think because these jackets.
Give me, I'll put 'em
okay,
in the
No,
bag.
it's okay. I'm gonna say right here.
Okay.
macOS 26 is
Tahoe.
macOS Tahoe. We discussed that at the beginning.
This is exciting.
I like that everything is going to be looking so crisp and clean and
know.
glass and like I cannot wait. And the best part is all of these beta developer apps are like they're out now. Like
Well-
these operating systems, like we'll be able to check them out.
It's now cool because you can customize like the icons and like the colors and stuff. We need little windscreens.
We do.
You can customize like the colors, so you can make your folders like purple, yellow, whatever, and you can put little icons in it.
And you can have little emojis.
I know. I feel bad. It's windy.
I remember back in the day when I forget what the company was, but this is early Mac days when you would like go in, hit get info, and then you would like paste in an icon. Like there were so many cool apps that you could, well, they weren't even apps, they were just websites where you would buy these icons, download. This was before your time.
I wasn't born.
You were bored, but you weren't
Oh.
doing what I was doing on the computer. And
was
you
like,
would like
oh.
customize all of your apps. Like it was my favorite thing.
Well, now you can customize your folders
know.
on your macOS Tahoe.
The let's see, all of the elements updated to the new liquid glass design. The menu bar is now completely translucent. There's a new control center look with layout and some new controls.
I like
and
it.
A lot of new personalization tools, like we said.
I like it.
Which is pretty awesome. They mentioned continuity, which looks really fun. I love that because one of the examples that they showed is if you order DoorDash on your phone,
It'll do the mirroring.
yes,
to your
it'll give
computer.
you the live notifications popping up on your desktop.
Very important.
No, it is.
I wasn't kidding.
Well, I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I was saying very important.
I'm stoked about it.
Why would I ever be sarcastic about DoorDash?
You are sarcastic
Sometimes.
literally 98%
Yeah,
of the
but
time.
never about DoorDash. It's the 1%.
Okay, so then they talked about shortcuts.
Yes.
But when they were talking about this, I was posting some content, so I don't really know what they said.
There's just some updates to shortcuts. I think the Spotlight. I don't really use shortcuts.
We
which
have
is-
some notes here.
Okay.
Intelligent actions. You can use Apple Intelligence to make shortcuts, and you can access ChatGPT or private cloud compute.
Okay. Yeah. I've never been a shortcut user.
I am a huge Spotlight user. I search and I find everything.
Yes, I Spotlight until I die.
Yeah,
but
but
now you could do shortcuts in Spotlight. So if you typed in what was it, like AR, it'd be like add reminder. So you can like do short little typing. And there was another one. It was add reminder, send message, like SM, and it was just like
Oh, that's cool.
so it's like shortcuts within Spotlight. And there was a bunch of other things. I think like if you're spotlighting, it would pop up like another little sidebar of things that you can find.
It said you can launch apps
Yes.
that you only have on your phone. You can write an email in the Spotlight bar, which is kind of cool. So you just type what you want.
Whoa.
I'm actually now I'm getting hyped up reading about this.
We love Spotlight.
You can take new actions in Spotlight with the quickies, like you said. You can use Spotlight to access clipboard history to find items used earlier. I like
that too. Yeah, Spotlight
That's
is
pretty cool.
This is a hit.
I love it because I use it to search so much. So I feel like this is going to get way more action than previous.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I know. I like underestimate how much I actually use it, but I literally do use that to find everything. I just
Everything.
What is it? Command space, something space bar, just space
Yeah,
bar.
I don't even.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Is it that? Yeah. It's this.
No, it's great. Next up, Vision OS. You just got a Vision.
I did.
A Vision. I wanted to call it
Vision
Vision
Pro?
Pod. The Vision Pro.
Vision Pod for face. The Vision. I did.
We need to test out the new personas. They look
so
good.
I was like, that looks like her. That's
looks
her.
so
That's
real.
a person. It looks so good.
And what's exciting is one of the things that I really wanted when this first came out was if two people have a Vision. Why do I keep wanting to call it a Vision Pod?
I don't
If
know.
two people have a Vision Pro, you both can then be interacting and watching content together,
Yeah.
which is really cool. So we actually went to Snapchat not too long ago. And got a
Correct.
chance to use their spectacles, and it was cool because we were like drawing together and like creating, but we were next to each other.
Yes.
and so we were kind of interacting in the same space. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, we were next to each other, but we could experience the same like
Yes.
augmented, like it was yeah. So it's like I
was
feel
cool.
like now with Vision Pro, like we can do similar things. Like there's the pen, Logitech.
Yes, Logitech announced a pen,
That's pretty
which
cool.
looks really cool. And
we
they
can watch movies together. And
Yes.
then there was something. I'm jumping ahead. Logitech, the pen.
the pen.
So you can draw. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I'm going to draw some stuff.
can make stuff.
We can make things. The other thing that's cool is they now have widgets that you can place like in your home or in your space. So you can like add them like to the wall and they'll stay there.
I know the one example of it being like a clock looked
Yes.
really cool and it'll like stay, which is nice.
and the pictures that you can add, like picture frames,
And then-
the clocks. Oh yeah, the clock.
when
and
you
the
like,
weather.
come back into it, everything will be in the same place,
Yeah.
which is really nice. They also announced, I guess like not really, well, I guess a partnership with Sony. So there's pickleball, which you can use the Sony like Sense controllers
Yes.
to play in Vision Pro. So like, do you think we could play together?
I don't know. I'm wondering.
Because like, who else would you? I have so many questions about.
Is there anyone here that knows if we can play pickleball together? There's maybe a thumbs up from the corner. I don't know.
Possibly.
It looks like we can play pickleball.
This is exciting because ever since my ankle surgery, I've been scared to play like real life pickleball. So this could be a good entry into like learning. Apparently, there's something about a kitchen.
This is too much for this chat, this discussion. But
Okay.
yes, there is a kitchen.
Anyway, I'll learn in Vision Pro.
So yeah, the personas are improved, shared devices, super exciting. There's
Looks
also,
really cool.
we talked about the new spatial accessories, and there's new spatial content. So there's going to be a new Adobe app in Vision OS, which is cool. And it says they're going to be partnering with action cameras to support playback on Vision Pro. So there was GoPro, Insta360, and I think Canon. So you'll be able to now use those cameras that are shooting like 3D, 180,
That's
and be able
cool.
to like integrate that content into Vision OS and Vision Pro.
that's
So
really nice.
I'm so excited because those cameras too, like they're attainable. You know, before to buy those types of cameras was so expensive.
Yeah.
The tech was really difficult. And the fact that it's all just like built in now to your phone, you can like shoot spatial videos, shoot spatial photos. I have a spatial video of Scott Stapp pointing at me from Creed.
I think I filmed it because you were like, film this.
Yeah, but we filmed it on both. I think
did.
I was filming it in spatial, and then you were filming it in
That is
regular.
true.
We have two different versions
This
of it.
is true. We do have two different versions.
Yes.
You're going to have that forever. Now you can
I'll have
relive
it.
it
I
in
ha-
spatial.
I have.
Look at everybody working so diligently behind us. All of our
Isn't this so
friends.
fun? This
crazy.
is so great. I feel like look, I'm scooting over again. I think
You
it's because
are.
I want to be close to this.
You don't need to be.
What if I just move this closer to me and I feel better?
Because then everything's going to move. Just stay.
Don't move.
Don't move. What do we have next?
Well, this isn't recording anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Lovely.
So I think that was pretty much it for Vision OS, which I was surprised. A lot of those updates were pretty huge.
They were, yes. I'm going to look at my notes.
iPad OS 26. Now, when they first started showing all the iPad stuff, I was like, oh, iPad has Windows. Interesting. Oh, the iPad now has a menu. Okay. Oh, the iPad now has a new file structure. Why does this seem like you're literally just showing
Just
us
your-
Mac OS, but iPad OS? And I think this is actually kind of great because they are two different systems, but like some people are iPad babies. They grew up on iPads. This is the way that they wanted to do it.
True, and it's like when you attach a keyboard to it, and probably can use a mouse with it. It's like it's powerful enough to be a MacBook. So now that it kind of has similar,
Exactly.
and it has a touchscreen.
But I
which
like-
your MacBook does not.
That Craig addressed this.
The joke.
Yes.
I feel bad. I kind of stopped paying attention because I don't know. I think I had to pee, but the iPad. I don't use an iPad really.
Yeah, Jenna's not an iPad girl. I am an iPad girly. I do love my iPad. I love just drawing and doodling. And one of my favorite things to do, actually, is Final Cut for iPad. You can
Yeah.
do the Final Cut camera. So I use that but when we're back at home.
Yes.
We record on iPad.
No, that is nice, and obviously like the editing Final Cut on the iPad was fun. I did enjoy doing that, especially because you can do like the cool like drawings and stuff.
So
But, like
cool.
things
Yeah.
like, that is fun. I haven't fully utilized it because I've just been like surviving and editing as fast as I possibly can to get things done.
So there's so much stuff. So we have the live translations, obviously, the new multitasking like we were talking about, new windows, fluidly resize the full screen apps. There's a new pointer. So it's basically like the mouse cursor.
Okay.
There's new window controls to close or minimize windows. We've seen that before. Tiling system so that you can organize them.
Okay.
You can swipe up to get back to the home screen to see all of the apps. There's, like I said, the new menu bar. And the best part about this isn't something that's just coming to the new iPads. It works on every iPad.
The minis.
The minis, I know the minis are so cute.
They are cute.
So they now have the updated file list, so you can update that with custom colors and icons. You can choose which app to open a file with, which is very nice.
Oh, that
And
is nice.
You can also add folders.
Didn't they say preview was coming to?
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't know it wasn't there. Preview is like the best.
It really is, yeah.
I open everything in if something won't print, open it in preview and then try to print it.
I'm still scooting over. Preview. I just want to sit next to this.
No, get away.
Yeah, preview is pretty exciting. This is also huge news.
Bigger than preview?
Audio, yes. Well, yes, audio and video. You can now add an audio input select. So, like, if we were, remember we started our podcast because of the iPad?
Yeah.
That's why we have a podcast.
But I can't remember why.
Because in the commercial, they said that you could do a podcast on an iPad. And I was like, can you?
It's true.
And so we did.
And now you
here
can
we
do it.
are. Doing it. We're not recording on the iPad right now, but now
There's
we
a lot
can.
going on.
Well, we will. We'll do it whenever we can test it.
When you can, yeah, that's nice.
One of our lights has died.
It
That's okay. We're almost done.
I'm radiating light with my white shirt.
The voice isolation in app you can also do. So you can record studio quality vocals with AirPods. You can use AirPods to start and stop recording. There's also local capture that creates a clear recording of your side of a conference call, which is great.
Oh.
Because if you're doing like a podcast or something and you want to record their side, you can also do that.
That's nice.
This is also huge. Background tasks. So if we're editing a video, you can be exporting and then you can go do something else. And you know what that's a lot like? That's a lot like your computer.
I didn't know that wasn't.
You just don't use an iPad. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I
It's
have
okay.
one.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Interesting.
So that is, we ran through all of these pretty quick.
Let me see if I've got anything
Like,
else
that
in mind.
was
That was a lot
the
of good
highlights.
notes, Jess.
Well, you can thank Tyler because he took them.
Thanks, Tyler. That was very good. I mean,
Thanks
I
for
was
the notes.
We didn't talk about CarPlay.
We didn't talk about CarPlay. Oh, I skipped
We
over
didn't
that.
talk about CarPlay.
CarPlay Ultra. Jenna has she doesn't like CarPlay.
You were gonna call me a hater, or maybe.
Yeah, I think because you haven't really used it enough.
Yes, I have.
Tell me when.
Didn't I have a Range Rover for like 6 years? Wasn't there CarPlay?
I don't know
I don't either. I think there was CarPlay.
because you never used it.
Yes, I.
See,
No,
look, she doesn't even know if she had it because she didn't use it.
No, I think I did use it. Here's the thing, just
She thinks, but she doesn't know. She doesn't like it.
Truthfully, if it didn't happen in the past month, I've blacked out from whatever it was. I think, I know you said the interface is just your phone, but like it's not. It's different.
Yeah.
Have you ever been driving and all of a sudden it's reading all of your messages and it is announcing every single emoji that has been sent?
You can tell it not to do that.
I know you can, but I think that alone was just like, ugh. It just felt invasive.
Well, I'm excited for the new updates. So we've got
Yes,
like
the new updates.
Yeah, the new widgets,
They're going to be great.
live actions, or what are they? Live notifications.
And it was saying like even to like say we were heading to the airport and like you're tracking your friend's flight, like that's actually really cool. Like you can you can customize, which I like because you couldn't customize before.
Not really. No.
So now I'm like, okay, I can put what I like. I can put what somebody just opened a beverage and it sounded like a fuzzy fizzler bubbly drink.
Everything that's happening.
It was like a
Look at
Coca-Cola.
everyone's having so much fun.
Anyway, so the
So
fact that you can customize now, I think I just need to try it. I think that the problem was the old. I saw you.
I know, I'm scooting
the old
over.
CarPlay just felt kind of outdated.
I mean, it felt like your phone. You couldn't customize it. The other thing that's really cool though was CarPlay Ultra.
Yes.
Which this is basically like integrating into the operating system. Like it is in the car, and this is like the higher end version in the Aston Martin.
Yeah.
They announced this a few weeks ago.
They did.
And the first time we saw it, we're like, so nice. And you can customize all kinds of stuff. Like it just looks so cool.
It does. It looks really cool, and I'm excited to see that. And it may be the thing that changes my mind, which is hard to do.
Do you need an Aston Martin now? Is that what you're saying? They're expensive.
They are expensive. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens.
Maybe we can make some same brain shirts and we can sell them, and Jenna can get an Aston Martin.
Just to see. Let me see if I like the CarPlay first.
I don't know if we do enough podcast episodes for that.
Oof. I need to.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it. But
So-
I am excited to actually see it. I feel like that's one of those things where you're like, until you use it and experience it, and you can customize it, you don't really know.
It's true.
But it looks cool. I like the customization.
So I'm trying to think where we left off the last podcast that we did, because I think I was talking about going to Japan, and I don't think I followed up. I don't think we've done one since then.
Well, we can do, and this is just a WWDC.
Yeah, I just thought maybe we'd give them a little life update, like what's up, like how you
Oh.
doing. Jenna's
Here, still.
Yeah. I mean, she's here. Japan was so much fun. I can't wait to tell
That's
you guys
good.
about it. I have so much content that I still have not even posted.
Yeah, you've been busy. Everybody, every time I see our friends here, they're just like, oh my gosh. Then they're like, you're actually here.
Because poor Jenna, like for the iPhone, the last time
I had my ankle
her
surgery 3 days before, and everybody said that they would push me and I could come. But honestly, I would have been in tears.
I knew that I wouldn't
I was
push
like,
you.
guys, as soon as that iPhone came out, you guys would push me off a cliff, and I would be old news. I was like, I can't. That would have been way
Sorry.
too much. No. So I missed that one. I missed the past couple events because of other things. So it's nice to be back.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. You're walking.
Yeah, I am walking.
You're not breaking out into any like crazy rash from
Not yet.
antibiotics.
Not yet.
So, yeah.
I got Benadryl in my bag just in case. And I now am the proud new owner of a new hoodie.
Yes, the new hoodie. I'm pretty excited about it.
Put it in my vlog after this. I'm vlogging.
Oh, that's That's nice. I'm vlogging too. I wonder if I'll ever edit it. We'll see.
I'm probably gonna edit after this. I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Well, this was so much fun. I'm so hyped to be into Labubus now. I don't plan on buying a bunch of them, but I do plan on buying accessories.
Okay, that's probably all you really need.
Yeah, but her hair's already falling out. Like, I think this is why I see people with the plastic cases.
But that takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah, no, she wants to be free.
Do you remember putting your Beanie Babies in cases? What good did that do?
But we never, do we wear our Beanie Babies out? Like a fashion accessory?
I have no idea. Oh, we reached it with the cover over the tag.
Yeah, well, you did put the cover of the tag.
I have no idea.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Jenna for attending this podcast.
Big news.
Thank you for coming and hanging out.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to the next few days hanging out here, seeing our friends, and learning more about all of the stuff that is going to be coming out here
And we have some fun stuff coming up.
Yes.
I have an idea for a future.
What?
I can't tell you. But
Okay.
maybe we bring this to a remote location.
Okay.
And shoot.
Yes, I know what she's talking about.
We've
Oh my
got-
god,
we've
this
got
would be
fun
so
stuff
fun. This would be so fun.
So
So
don't go anywhere.
yes, don't go anywhere.
We can right now, but come back.
I think that I might have broke our other one.
It's okay.
It took a little tumble. That's why we're using my white one for my desk.
It's cute though. It's small.
It's super cute, but we only have 2 inputs, so we can't have any guests.
They can just pass the microphone.
That's true. All right. We'll
Okay.
see you guys later. Thank you so much. Let us know in the comments or wherever you talk to us at, like on Twitter. I won't call it X, it's Twitter. Hit us up. Let us know what you were most looking forward to, what your favorite announcement was, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.